5, 6, 7, 8. Ashley and Carly can do no wrong, and the tour in New York with their friends along. Devin, Dustin, Sarah, and Nick. When it comes to the Empire State, they know the trick. There's so much to see and so much to do. Come on, join the crew, they've got for you. They'll show you all the places you should go, so stay tuned and be in the know. We'll have a lot of fun and crack jokes, so sit down and watch the A&C New York show.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Carly.
I'm Nick, taking over for Dustin.
And I'm Sarah.
And this is A&C New York.
Today we're at the Staten Island Ferry Terminal in Manhattan.
The Staten Island Ferry Terminal is one of the most recognizable transportation systems in New York City. Their bright burnt orange boats transport millions of people annually from Whitehall's Ferry Terminal to St. George Ferry Terminal in Staten Island.
In Battery Park, there's a statue that actually represents this terrible tragedy where an octopus attacked a ferry, half the size of the boat. About 400 passengers can't really find their trace now, but it happened the morning of November 22nd, 1963.
In truth, as you might have guessed, this event never actually occurred, but the tragedy lives on in a bronze memorial placed there by Joseph Reginella. This monument isn't supposed to confuse or frighten, but to cause wonder. The monument stands for creativity and love for the weird, all things weird that lives in the hearts of every New Yorker.
The reason why it's been forgotten is because it happened on the day of JFK's assassination. But on a happier note, we're gonna have a good show today.
And speaking of good shows, today, subbing in for Dustin is...
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be singing one of my original songs.
Really?
What? Dustin was already going to put me on. And besides, I couldn't get a guest that short of notice, so I'm it.
You know, you should really listen to his songs. They're pretty awesome.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, I guess. But you better be good.
And what if I'm not?
Then I'll have Carly sing to you for a couple of hours.
I can sing. One time, I had a standing ovation in the shower.
Yeah, well, tub toys don't count. Well, on that note,
You know what that means? It's time for dinner?
no, it's the question of the day.
Yay! I love question of the day.
Yeah. What's the question of the day?
Don't tell me. It's, what is, I know, I swear.
What's your favorite joke?
So, how do you guys treat bird flu and swine flu? For bird flu, you need tweetment, and for swine flu, you need ointment.
That was bad on so many levels. But today we have our reporter, Sarah. How are you doing, Sarah?
I'm great, Carly, and I'm here outside the terminal to ask folks the question of the day. Today's question comes from Felicita Gonzalez from the Bronx. What's your favorite joke? Hi, what's your name and where you're from?
My name is Casey Lee with the K, and I'm from San Diego, California.
That's a long way just to get here.
Yeah.
Wow. What's your favorite joke?
What do you call somebody with no body and no nose?
What?
Nobody knows.
Hi, what's your name and where you're from?
I'm Miriam, and I'm from Georgia.
No idea where that is. Okay, what's your favorite joke?
Why did Adele cross the street?
Why?
To say hello from the other side.
Hi, what's your name and where you're from?
Hi, I'm Monica from New Jersey.
Nice. What's your favorite joke?
So I walk into my boss's office and I'm like, boss, I got 3 companies coming after me. If you want me to stay at the present job, I need a raise. So after going back and forth, we finally agree on a 5% raise. Going out of his office, he's like, by the way, Monica, what 3 companies you got coming after you? Gas, electric, and cable.
Hi, what's your name and where you're from?
My name is Angelica, and I'm from New York.
Wow. Right. What's your favorite joke?
What did the traffic light say to the car?
What?
Don't look, I'm changing.
Hi, what's your name and where you're from?
My name's Caitlin, and I'm from Miami, Florida.
Whatever. Okay, what's your favorite joke?
My favorite joke is knock knock,
Who's there?
interrupting cow.
Interrupting. There are some great jokes there. Some I'll have to remember to tell. Others I'd like to forget. Anyway, thank you for your time. Till next time, this is Sarah Venter for A&C New York. See you on the boat, guys.
Thanks, Sarah. Love some of those jokes.
Speaking of jokes, I think Nick's gonna sing for us now.
Here's Nick with his song Within My Dreams.
The story rewrote itself, and everything's cast aside. I felt the change inside of me, and now we're here, nowhere to hide. That spring was agony, but we made it out alive. You know it's hard for me, but now we will survive. Music to my ears, tasteless to the touch, bitter in hindsight, but I love it so much. Heaven sent an angel who fell face first into the riverbed to quench my thirst. The burning twisted memories became ripped at the seams within my dreams. Locked away up past the time. Endless letters till I'm fine, and on and on and on. Now you're here, it's so sublime. With everything we've seen, it's better to be blind. Music to my ears, tasteless to the touch, bitter in hindsight, but I love it so much. Heaven sent an angel who fell face first into the riverbed to quench my thirst. The blurred and twisted memories became ripped at the
sing to Nick?
Hey, you can sing for me anytime.
Yay!
Just nothing.
Let's save that for after the show. It was good though. It was good.
Told you I could sing.
Today in Staten Island, we are here. It actually has a really iconic route because of the films they've been in. So we have the 1987 Michael Nichols film. That's cool. It's called Working Girl. We have another film that it also did. They did Sex and the City. They did
Law and Order.
Law and Order. Law and Order. That was a good one. And they just did a lot of films, so it's pretty cool that we're here.
Didn't they do The Dark Knight here too in 2008?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I forgot that
yeah.
one.
I love that.
That's cool.
And in the 19th century, people were allowed to bring their horses on board. But you know, people stopped using horses. So by the end of the 20th century, people were allowed to ride their cars on board. They just needed to pay a $3 fare. But after the unfortunate events of 9/11, they no longer allowed cars on board due to the terrorist attacks.
Guys, I gotta get off of this boat as soon as possible.
Why? You don't like the water?
It's not that I don't like the water. My mom's picking me up in 5 minutes.
Well,
Fries.
Wow, what a great ride. And it was all for free.
can't beat that.
Oh. I loved watching the Statue of Liberty. Maybe we can go there in another episode. Yeah, probably. That'd be so cool.
I will walk up.
Okay, go away. Stop it. Just anyways, we would like to thank the City of New York and the Staten Island Ferry for letting us film here.
We'd also like to thank Nick, our guest star, for singing his song.
Yeah. So remember, if you have a video to send in of you singing,
Or doing a comedy skit,
or a question of the day,
Send it to us.
send it to us.
send it to us.
Yeah,
Send it to
Ashley
us.
Carly
New York at
yahoo.com.
yahoo.com.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Carly.
And this was A&C New York. Bye.
Bye.
Want a fry?
Yeah, Their bright burnt orange boats tripped.
Is it my line?
Yes.
It is my line.
Before we start,
The Staten Island Ferry is one of the most recognizable. The Staten Island Ferry Terminal is one of the most recognizable transportation systems in the city. Their bright burnt orange boats transport millions of citizens annually from Manhattan, from Whitehall. Okay.
The reason why this tragedy has been forgotten is because, wow, why did I say tragedy?
And speaking of a good show, and speaking of amazing shows, today we have bleh.
Well, on that note,
This thing's old.
yeah, well, I guess we're ready to get on with the show, right?
What did the car? I'm sorry. Oh my God.
It has iconic roots because of the films that they've been in, like that they should. Today we're going from my car.
Blind.
The Staten Island Ferry is actually a really famous. Oh, sorry, I thought it was. The Staten Island Ferry is actually a really famous tourist site. It used to have. I messed up. Sorry.